everyone. Sorry for the interruption. There has been some problem with the audio as well as with the video, and we're trying to get this connection going. And then hopefully this time we will be able to connect with Dr. Mitesh. So as I was doing a brief introduction about Dr. Mitesh earlier, so he's a dentist by profession and he practices in Australia, but he's originally from the UK and he studied in Dundee, Scotland, where he's studies his dentistry. He is very much into health and wellness. He wants to help people as much as he can, also help them overcome their fear about visiting the dentist. And also he builds old buildings and convert them into living spaces for the people. And he's also a avid Kangen promoter and tells people the benefits of Kangen water and the Kangen water ionizers and help them get their machines throughout the world. So let's see if we can get Dr. Mitesh online. So hopefully you can hear me. Hi. If you can just confirm that you can hear me, so it'll be a massive help. Because we were struggling in the previous video, so I've changed my location slightly. Hopefully this time we'll be able to connect. Hi Mitesh, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're sideways.
Say again, sorry.
You're sideways.
Yes,
You're like this.
yes, I'm just using my phone in landscape mode. If you turn it around, it's easier for me to upload on YouTube afterwards.
That's okay, no
So,
problem. All right.
yes. So if you turn the screen like that, I think we both will be able to see each other better.
How are you?
Landscape. I'm very well. Thank you for joining in, and apologies for the delay. There's some connection issues and some audio and video issues earlier.
That's
So
okay, no problem.
I hope we can hear each other better. So I was telling our audience a little bit about you, that you're actually from UK, but now you live in Australia. But you studied in Scotland. That's interesting. So how come Scotland?
Yeah, I guess at the time, Scotland it was a really good university, and I wanted to get away from home. So I picked the furthest place I could in the UK. So I ended up in Dundee. And yeah, it was amazing. It was a really good time. Had a good time. Had a lot of partying, a lot of work hard, play hard lifestyle, you know.
Amazing,
And
amazing.
yeah, and then I ended up working there for a bit, and I wanted to enjoy the sun and sand, and so it pretty much brought me to Australia, and I am in the UK right now, but heading back to Australia in a couple of weeks' time.
Amazing. I've actually got a little list of questions prepared for you, so hope you don't mind.
Sure,
I've got these little questions. We'll try to go through these ones with you.
Right.
So you have already answered first couple of questions. I wanted to start with, where are you now, and what is a normal day in your life looks like, or a normal day for you?
Yeah. So I guess I took a year out of dentistry because I started kind of getting more kind of into yoga, meditation, and I got pulled to like take a break from dentistry because I felt like I was working a bit too much, 5 days a week consistently, and I had other passions that I wanted to pursue. So I stopped about a year ago, and I came. Well, I went on a retreat to India, and then I came to the UK. So right now my day consists of basically right now a lot of meditation, just spending time with my parents, spending time with family, friends in the UK, and building, kind of spreading the word of Kangen, really. That's what I'm doing right now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You mentioned you went to India for a retreat. What kind of retreat was it? And is it something that you do quite often, or was it the first time?
It was my first time. It was based on my meditation. So it was a spiritual kind of retreat. Learned yoga from a master over there, and yeah, it was quite eye-opening. It was really good. It's quite intense. We were getting up very early, meditating, and doing all the postures and learning about yoga philosophy, etc., etc. I'm personally, like, I really love the science behind spirituality, and the science behind it is the umbrella is quantum physics. So yeah, I went to gain more knowledge of that, and how we can implement it in our day-to-day life, pretty much. So yeah, it was amazing. It was quite eye-opening.
You have to share the link in the comments or after the video, because I'm quite intrigued to know more about it. I'm sure a lot of people who are watching us, they
Yes,
would be intrigued to know as well, because that's kind of something that a lot of people are trying to make that transformation to, because the more we realize, we understand the journey is not outward, the journey is inward. And in order
exactly.
to have that journey inwards, you need to come across, things, because
Yes,
meditation is just a tool to help you with that journey to go inwards. But you mentioned the postures, the yogas, the science of quantum physics. So even people, some people think spirituality is something, but it is all science basically.
pretty
It's
much. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And I I kind of use it to help. It helps me in my life, because as soon as I've started this journey, so many amazing things have opened up for me, and I'm very grateful for that. Whereas before, I felt like I was trying, working. And the moment I stopped, took time off, went inwards, that's when things started. Just like it's quite an amazing thing and I feel that everyone should be, you know, um, using this amazing tool uh, for their own benefits. So yeah.
absolutely, 100%. I couldn't agree more on that. So when did you said you took 1 year off dentistry? Is it currently that 1 year, or was it
Yeah,
sometime?
yeah. So I'm going back in 2 weeks' time, back to work, but it's going to be a different lifestyle now for me, because I'm only going to be working part-time, 3 days a week, and then I'm very passionate about Kangen water, so
Amazing.
I'll be definitely. I want to spread this to the world, pretty much, and different
Absolutely.
dental clinics and medical clinics in and around where I work, and globally. So that's my passion. Yeah.
100%. Now, same here. That's my passion too now as well. So I would like to ask you, with regards to your dentistry, how long have you been a dentist, and where are you based in Australia exactly?
Okay, so I qualified 2013. So how long is that? Phew, time flies.
7 years.
13. Yeah, 7 years. So right now I practice in Brisbane, a place called New Farm. It's pretty much the centre of Brisbane. Yeah, beautiful clinic. I can give you the details later. And yeah, live and work in Brisbane, and enjoy the beach lifestyle there.
It's amazing. No, it's really, really nice there. And with regards to the water, how important in general is water for you in your day-to-day life? And do you like drinking water?
Yeah, so for me, I've always been into health, I guess, and health consciousness, hence the dentistry. That's kind of the path I wanted to take in my life. So, but kind of being a dentist, you can sometimes kind of get a bit too local, just the mouth, and people don't realize that everything's connected. The whole body is one, and in my time off, I realized that water, we are pretty much at least 60% water. The body is on a three-dimensional level. So on my own journey, my own health consciousness journey, I wanted to honor my body the best I could. So I was looking at water ionizers, and yeah. So I came across Kangen water off a friend of mine, and it came with a great business opportunity as well. So both both the business opportunity and the health benefits made sense for me, because I was looking at other ventures that I wanted to go down, mainly being online ventures. And Kangen Water is a beautiful opportunity for myself to spread the word quite easily to a lot of people online. So that's kind of my journey. Sorry, I kind of
So with
went
regards,
a bit of a tangent.
no, fine, it's fine. With regards to drinking water, how much do you normally used to drink, or how much do you drink on a daily basis, or before and after
Oh,
you make?
that's all I drink. Yeah, I'm not very much of a fizzy drink or other, you know, the occasional alcoholic drink socially, but mainly it's always water. So yeah.
Amazing. And now going to the Kangen water, you're an avid promoter of Kangen water. What is the reason that you bought your machine, or your, got into the Kangen lifestyle, as I call it?
Yeah, I mean, the business again and the health benefits after seeing the testimonials online, and um, I, I was initially I was a bit skeptical. So what I do normally, first thing that I do, I listen to my heart. If it resonates with me, great. Then I went on to look at the papers, not the articles online, because there's a load of kind of opinions online. However, if you look at the hardcore evidence of the randomized controlled trials online, available on PubMed, many other, or Google Scholar, you can see that there's many beneficial effects of reduced water, which is Kangen water. And also I like that the company Kangen, Enagic, sorry, has been running for at least 45 years now, I think.
46 years, yeah.
46 years, so it's quite a reputable company. And I felt that the other machines were kind of a bit more recent, so they may, I don't know, the reputation has not been built yet. So I felt that the Kangen machine also kind of was quite, the build quality was better. So yeah, I ended up going with Kangen in the end, and very grateful for that.
So your main reason was because you were looking for the ionizers, and you read the importance of them, and you wanted something similar, and that's where you think that was the main reason that you went for it.
Yes, correct, yeah.
100%. And how long have you been using your machine now?
It's been not too long, about 4 months, I'd say. Yeah, 4 months, and yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
Amazing, wonderful. And what types of water do you use on a daily basis from your machine?
What types of water do I use? Well, now it's just Kangen all the time.
I mean, because as we know, the Kangen water machine produces 7 different types of
Oh,
water.
as in
So
the pHs. Oh, okay, I see. 9.5. 9.5 for drinking. Washing my vegetables, I use 11.5. You can actually see all the, excuse my French, but the crap coming off the organic vegetables, which, you know,
organic, yeah.
think that organic, you know, they don't, you know, it will be clean, but no. You guys need to, yeah, try the 11.5 and see how much stuff comes off. And I will be uploading a video to show you that on my Instagram later on.
Amazing.
And the 2.5, I haven't used yet, but I will be using when I'm in Australia to clean surfaces and stuff, because you don't need to buy any cleaning products after you buy the machine, because the 2.5 is just as good, if not better, than cleaning products.
Do you see the benefits going forward as you're going back to the dentistry as well, 3 days a week, that way you can use certain waters for your patients in terms of cleaning of teeth and gums and things like that?
Yes, Surya. There's been many papers online that I've been looking at that relate Kangen water to dentistry, and also my own common sense, being a dentist. I kind of realized that, I mean, decay carries rotting teeth, it's all the same thing. That happens generally in a more acidic oral environment. So if your mouth is more an acidic pH, over time you're more likely to develop a cavity. And pH 9.5 helps to neutralize the environment in the mouth, pretty much. So therefore, you're less likely to succumb to caries, decay, rotting teeth over time. So that's the kind of benefit of Kangen water use long term when related to the mouth. So yeah, and there's also other benefits which I've been reading, which includes it reduces the amount of plaque, like food on the teeth, over time. So it's just as good, if not better, than your generic mouthwashes, which contain chlorhexidine. Yeah. So definitely, I'm going to recommend all my patients, because it's a natural water. There's nothing added to it. There's no nasty chemicals added to the Kangen water, whereas mouthwashes, etc., that they add chemicals. So this is a more holistic, natural approach to healthcare, which it's amazing.
A lot of people, they want some kind of after smell with the mouthwash. I'm sure you can use some kind of essential oils or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you can mix it in. That will produce the same effect. Exactly. Yes. Or the toothpaste also brings a nice scent as well, I guess, when you use your toothpaste.
Going to the discussion of toothpaste, there's something quite personal to me. I would like to ask you that as well.
As
a dentist, you would have a understanding of that subject about fluorides in toothpaste, and also fluorides adding in the water, or the system that the government and councils, they add a lot of, especially like where I live in Birmingham, there's one of the highest concentration of fluoride in the water, in the tap water. I was drinking tap water for 12 years, so. What is your take on it? What is your take on fluorides in general?
Yeah. Good question. Look, a lot of dentists have different opinions depending on where they are in their career and their own experiences. But for me personally, I feel that fluoride in the water is definitely a no-no. Again, it depends on the geographic location. If there's an area of high caries risk, such as Scotland, it's beneficial in that area because they don't have enough education. But when the population is educated how to take care of their teeth, there is no need for fluoride in the water. And that is more detrimental on a spiritual level because it calcifies the pineal gland over time. And also it can cause other detrimental effects in the body over time. So I feel that no fluoride in the water if you understand and follow the dental education that dentists provide, right? Which is very basic. It's just making a habit of it. However, I feel that fluoride in toothpaste, if used locally, it's a good thing depending on your caries risk, I guess. If you've got a very high caries risk, if you have a lot of fillings and stuff in the mouth, and you tend to have a very sugary diet, etc., then okay, you're going to have to use fluoride. But if you have a more healthy diet, then you don't need fluoride as much. So use locally as a toothpaste, it's okay, but systemically as in water, I don't agree with it. Does that make sense?
It 100% does, because as in a layman term, somebody told me, and I've done my research and study on it, that fluoride in water over the long period of time can make you dumb, basically. Which means calcifies the pineal gland, which a lot of people, if they do the study and would understand, and knowing that how much fluoride has been added into the water. And one of the reasons I like Kangen machines are having the medical grade filter, which can take things like chlorine, fluoride, other
exactly. That's another great benefit of using the Kangen machine. You can take it anywhere with you and screw it onto the tap. No fluoride. There we go. That's one of the there's so many benefits. It's amazing with
Yeah,
this.
it was an important question for me and quite personal because I have few friends in the NHS who are either doctors or they're dentists,
Yeah.
sorry, pharmacists, and they're
Mm.
actually saying that NHS has recommending local councils to add more fluoride in the water because not enough fluoride in the water now. So they're doing that. I have heard recent 2 weeks ago that they're going to add
Okay.
more fluoride because
I know.
people are not getting enough fluoride. So it's quite shocking to me that
Yeah,
what
I
is
mean,
happening around us.
it's kind of, yeah. Um, it's just a question of awareness, you know. The humans who
100%.
have decided to do that, you know, it's just an expansion of awareness. And let's hope things kind of change for the better for everyone, you know. So yeah,
Hopefully, yes. I think that's what you and I are doing here. We're just raising awareness and create
that's it
this
exactly. Education, knowledge. Knowledge is the power, right? Knowledge is power for everything: health, wealth, and happiness. So
absolutely
yes, and you
100%.
know, my journey stopping dentistry, because you know you can get kind of like in that world of, you know, dentistry, and it's so good with whatever you're kind of in, to take a break and really stop and go within and realize what your desires are, what you want. And you know, I say, you know, you are the creator of your world, and you can do anything that you want to. So
100%.
mm,
100%. I think it's so important to detach ourselves from those identities that society have created for us because I
yeah,
think conformity kills innovation. And I think we sometimes get so confined in our little bubbles and little boxes.
exactly,
So
exactly.
important to take ourselves
Mm,
out of that, which you have kind of done. You've practiced it for 7 years,
yeah,
then you've taken a step back, you came out of it to analyze it from the outside perspective to see what's going on and what you can do to
that's it.
improvise your
Yeah.
life and other people's life as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Going back to the Kangen, what are the three top changes you have observed in yourself when you switched to Kangen water?
Okay, so funnily enough, I had a dandruff in my scalp for a very, very long time since I was a kid. That vanished. You know, I used to use Head and Shoulders all the time. That never worked. No more dandruff. So, and I actually, yeah, I actually own the Anespa as well, which is another product that Energic offer, which is a shower unit that filters the water in the shower. So I imagine that that actually helped as well as drinking the water, because you know you can drink it, but I don't know if you're aware, if you when you shower you actually absorb the water as well. So the Anespa helps to filter out the bad stuff in the water and also add mineral ions as well. So it's actually a filter replicated from a spa in Japan, a very world renowned spa. I can't remember the name. You'll have to Google it. But the the owner of Enagic patented this spa uh, into a small container, which is the Anespa device, and now it's available, you know, worldwide, which is great. So you don't have to go to Japan; you get the actual benefits in your house. So
So
yes,
you can practically have a hot spring spa treatment from Japan in
exactly,
your own bathroom.
totally, yes.
Amazing.
You
And
own one
you were
yourself?
saying earlier that the drinking water machine is portable and you can take it with you anywhere. Is it the same situation in Nesta as well, that you can?
Exactly, yes. You can take it with you. Everything's portable, which is great. So, which I will be taking mine to Australia when I leave in a couple of weeks. And so that's one benefit. Another benefit, I just felt like I could drink more. Um, like it's weird when you drink the water, it just dissolves in the mouth almost, and it just tastes much nicer. That's another benefit, I guess. And what else? I just feel more energized. I feel like, you know, after I do my workouts, I recover much quicker. I don't know, that might be because of the, you know, the lactic acid when you work out is acidic environment in the body, and the pH might neutralize that. I am not sure. Don't take my word on that. I've still yet to do my research on that, but from experience, I feel way more energized, and I can do you know, the next day I can do just as an intense workout. So yeah.
I really enjoyed your, all three reasons that you've said, and the first one about dandruff. I didn't notice that. Actually, I had the same problem as well, and I think drinking as well as showering, as you said, can help massively with that. And then having the energy. We have quite a lot of people I've been coming across who work with personal trainers or people into physical fitness, and
Yeah.
they are recommending that as a recovery tool because it actually being hydrogen enriched, I think it helps with the recovery part as well.
Yeah.
So that's really good. Thank you for that. So the motto of Kangen is change your water, change your life. How did your life improve since you started Kangen water? You've said some benefits, but what overall improvement you have noticed in physical, mental, and
look, physically feel better, but also the wealth aspect of this amazing opportunity that no other, I haven't come across any other opportunity like this in terms of the wealth creation aspect of it. So, you know, spreading something which is good for someone and being compensated for it, and also helping someone else to bring up their own wealth consciousness by mentoring them. So it's everything that I want to do. It's all in line with my mission. So yeah.
I love the word wealth consciousness. Let's touch base on that. What do you mean by wealth consciousness?
Exactly.
I like that word.
Well, look, I mean, the wealth consciousness basically means that it doesn't matter if you have no money or you have £1 million, if you're a multimillionaire. It's just the mindset that needs to change to create wealth. It's the mindset that everyone, I mean, look, I don't want to say everyone, but generally people are stuck in kind of the fear residence, which, you know, it's not their fault. It's not people's fault. I mean, I also am working to liberate my fear, you know, with certain things in regards to wealth. So the more you can understand that we are already millionaires, we are already wealthy, and the more you can live in gratitude, and the more you can just work towards something with small, consistent wins, it leads to massive success in anything. And I use that as a consciousness in my wealth creation, and I believe that there's no such thing as competition. There's only abundance. You know, there's limitless opportunities for everyone in this whole planet. And it's just tapping into it and looking at the positives in your life circumstance. So yeah, and
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No, like you know, sorry, I'm just going to finish off there. Like,
no, definitely.
My own life, being a dentist, I love dentistry, but I personally didn't want to work 5 days a week, right? I love it, but I feel that 5 days a week becomes like a job. For me, I want to do it purely to, so that's the reason why that's one of the reasons why I decided to build a kind of a passive income life for myself, which Kangen offers, so I can work 3 days and go beach, enjoy my life, and you know, so that's
100%.
my wealth goals, you know.
100%. Wealth consciousness, beautifully explained, and I think the words that you've used, abundance and also wealth, is not to be confused with richness, because a lot of people think being rich means being wealthy, which is not the case. You know, you could have, as you said, less money or a lot of money, but unless you feel wealthy, unless you feel your mindset is there to explore that, and I think into creation of value rather than creation of money. So I think that's what you're trying to do, create value for yourself and for everybody else around you. And that's what truly, you know, wealth creation is. But that's a really good point. I'm really glad that we talked about it. And who else in your family drinks Kangen water?
So I'm leaving my machine for my parents when I leave to Australia, and I'll be purchasing another one. that's what I decided. Because I was thinking, should I take it? But I'll be taking my Anespa. So taking my Anespa and leaving the machine here and buying another one. So my parents both use it. My sister, I have one sister, she's tried it. She's also keen to be using it at some point as well. So yeah, it's just great. Like, and the great thing is it's tax claimable as well. So, like, you know, it's kind of a win-win. It's a win-win for most people.
100%, 100%. And for those who never heard about Kangen water and its benefits, how would you present it in a few words?
Oh, okay, so as in the machine itself.
Machine, yes.
Yeah.
Like, because I think if we go too much into the business side of things, that
Yeah,
become a
of
different
course.
topic of
Yeah.
conversation
So
altogether.
it's a
If we just
machine.
talk about Kangen water or Kangen ionizers, like what is it exactly?
Yeah, so it's basically, in a nutshell, it is a machine that helps improve drastically the quality of the water you drink. And tap water and bottled water is not good for you in the long term, which most people don't realize. So yes, in a nutshell.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And any regrets you have so far? And it's only been 5-6 months for you using it regarding Kangen water.
No regrets. No regrets at all. Totally happy that I like purchased this, and I'm like super pumped to go back to Australia and start spreading the
Yeah.
word everywhere. Yeah.
Because you said in the beginning you were skeptic about it. So how long it took you to make up your mind and sort of, you've done your studies and research.
Okay. With me, look, everyone's different, but with me, did my research, and I took me like a couple days.
Wow, amazing,
I
amazing.
was like,
No,
that's it, I'm going for it, because I
amazing.
felt like the heart, it was just a strong feeling. Can't really explain it. So yeah.
I find it the same. I think it's a universe where the signs are all there and the universe kind of just tells
Yeah,
you what's
that's the
right
thing.
for
Go
you.
with your heart. Everyone, just like listen to your heart, not your mind, because and I've become so much closer to my intuition on this meditation journey. Anyway, side note.
Amazing, amazing. And with regards to your personal, where people can find you and where people can find more about your
Yeah,
activities, be it regarding dentistry or be it regarding Kangen, or I know you are into building and renovating homes as well. So anything they want to know about you, where's the
yeah.
best
You can
to find
catch
you?
me on my Instagram, Dr_Metash. So that's METASH, or you can go to my website, which is kangenwaterdentist.com.
KangenWaterDentist.com. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a very good name. Amazing, amazing. Is there anything else that we haven't covered and you want to touch base on and share?
Oh, I think that's everything. Just just keep, I just keep happy, everyone. It's like, keep in your heart, keep enjoying life.
Exactly.
We live in a beautiful life, even though we've got the COVID right now. But don't look into the negativity too much. Keep positive vibes only.
Absolutely, 100% positive vibes only. Before you go, I would like to ask you two questions. One question about a couple of points. You being a dentist, I always looking for good tips regarding how to look after
Sure.
my oral mouth care. And also the second question is going to be something from you have taken from your retreat with regards to meditation or yoga. Something simple that people, because as you know, big change
Yeah.
can be overwhelming. Something
Yeah.
somebody can adapt and do a little bit of a change in order to feel a bit
Oh
better.
yeah, for sure. For me, what's helped me, very basic. It's called heart coherence meditation. You can YouTube it, but it's basically get up in the morning. First thing, don't look at your phone. Try not to look at your phone. Try not to look at any social media. Just have your awareness in your heart. Breathe into your heart. Think of something happy, like a happy event. And when you get that feeling, just be with that feeling of gratitude and happiness and joy. If you can do that, if you can sustain that and do it start with 10 minutes a day, every day in the morning. Give it like 6 months or something. Major things, or even less. Like everyone's different. The higher you can sustain that feeling, and the more you can feel it, the more happy you get, and the more amazing things start coming to you.
It's called heart coherence meditation technique.
Yeah, heart coherence meditation. And you can actually go to heartmath.org, which is a whole organization that have studied this, and you can buy a device to improve your ability to sustain a level of gratitude. So there's ways, so you can purchase that. I'm not part of their organization. It's just something that I really helped me. So yeah, definitely, it will help others if they're interested.
Amazing. While you were saying, I just closed my eyes and I connected to my happy moment, and within 5 seconds, I could feel so much gratitude and blissful feeling inside. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice.
Yes.
And doing that 10 minutes a day, oh my God, I think it can have massive impact.
Powerful. Yes.
Okay, so going down to now oral care, what would you recommend?
So basic, you've probably heard it time and time again, but brush your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes. What helps is after you brush your teeth, don't rinse too much. If you, what I would recommend is just spit out the contents and leave a bit of the toothpaste on the teeth, i.e. the fluoride, because the fluoride needs a bit of time to work on the teeth. But try not to drink fluoride systemically. So yeah, take the fluoride out of your water, but in terms of your dental hygiene, twice a day, morning before you go to sleep, and don't rinse too much after you have brushed, because you're going to take the toothpaste off the teeth, so there's no point using toothpaste essentially if you rinse too much. So yes, that's what I would say. If you want to do a mouthwash, you could do it first and then brush your teeth after.
I was coming to that question because I'm always confused. Should I wash my mouth first and then brush it, or brush it first and then do the mouthwash?
Yeah, so. I mean, every dentist is different, but I would say if you're using Kangen mouthwash, just do the mouthwash first, yes, and then brush your teeth after. It's the best way.
Amazing.
Very good.
Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure, and can't wait to connect with you again. So
pleasure talking to you.
Stay connected. Let's spread the movement and the power of Kangen. And as they say, we have to tell more people how they can change their habits first of all, because it's about changing habits, and part of those habits are changing their water to change their life. So
exactly.
Yeah, really. But lovely connecting with you, and hopefully we get in touch with again very soon.
Thank you. Have a good day, Surya.
Thank you so much. And you, take care. See you soon. Bye. So that was our conversation with Dr.
So much insight and info about health, mental well-being, spiritual well-being, how to be better connected with yourself, wealth abundance, heart coherence meditation technique, and also the power of Kangen. And he's been avid promoter of Kangen, been using it himself the last 5 months. And as a dentist, he recommended everybody use that for their health, for the mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. So any questions, guys, please message me or Dr. Nitesh, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And until then, take care, stay hydrated, stay